Have you ever experienced a dream so vivid and profound that it seemed to transcend the boundaries of your everyday reality? Perhaps you've dreamt of future events with uncanny accuracy, or experienced phenomena in your sleep state that defies logical explanation. And then there's astral travel, that sensation of leaving your body and exploring distant realms. Deja vu, those moments where you swear you've been there before, driven by a deep inner knowing. And what about synchronicities? Those meaningful coincidences that defy logic and reason, weaving together the threads of your life in mysterious ways. These experiences, often dismissed as mere chance or products of the subconscious, may indeed hint at a deeper interconnectedness and spiritual reality. And let's talk about dreams, better yet, those of the Bible, where visions carried divine messages and foretold significant events, suggesting that the divine might be constantly reaching out to us, whispering through the veil of our dreams. In the metaphysical context, dreams are not just random sequences of images and emotions, but are elevated to a liminal space, a bridge between the physical world and a higher spiritual reality. This perspective suggests that in the state of dreaming, the barriers between the divine and the human consciousness are thinned, allowing for a unique and profound form of communication. It posits the possibility that if a higher power or God exists, dreams could be a medium through which the divine presence communicates with us. In this realm, the act of dreaming becomes more than a nightly routine. It transforms into a state where the conventional limits of time, space, and logic are transcended. Dreams become a canvas for messages, insights, and wisdom from a higher realm. It's a space where the temporal and the eternal, the human and the divine, can intersect and interact. This perspective opens up the possibility that dreams can be windows into a greater reality, a form of spiritual correspondence where a higher power, if it exists, imparts guidance, revelations, or warnings. This metaphysical view of dreams does not negate their personal or psychological dimensions, but rather expands them. It introduces the idea that personal insights and collective archetypes might coalesce with potential divine communications. It paints a picture of the world where the divine is intimately involved in the spiritual and psychological journeys of individuals, reaching into human experience through the realm of dreams to bridge the gap between the seen and the unseen, the known and the mysterious. So if you've ever wondered about the deeper significance of your dreams or felt a connection to something greater in the depths of your sleep, you might be touching upon a profound and ancient form of communication, one that transcends the mere act of dreaming and ventures into the realm of the metaphysical. In weaving together the myriad interpretations of biblical dreams, we traverse a landscape rich in both historical, religious doctrine and the universal themes of human psychology and spirituality. These dreams, layered with complexity, invite us to consider them through multiple lenses, as literal divine communications, as allegorical narratives reflecting the human condition, and as symbolic representations resonating with the collective unconscious. Let's dive in. Starting with Jacob's ladder, the dream is traditionally viewed as a literal encounter with God, showcasing a divine promise and presence. Allegorically, it represents the human aspiration for spiritual ascension and enlightenment, a metaphor for the journey of the soul towards divine understanding. Symbolically, it resonates with the collective unconscious as an archetype of connection between the earthly and the divine, reflecting a universal longing for transcendence. Then there's Joseph's dreams, seen in a religious context as prophetic visions granted by God, guiding his fate from slavery to rulership. Allegorically, they speak to the journey of self-discovery and personal growth, symbolizing the transformative power of self-awareness and insight. Symbolically, these dreams reflect the archetype of the seer or prophet, tapping into the universal theme of overcoming adversity through inner wisdom and the subconscious mind's revelations. In Solomon's dream at Gibeon, where wisdom is granted, the literal interpretation sees it as divine approval and blessing. Allegorically, it speaks to the virtue of wisdom over material riches, embodying the ideal of enlightened leadership. Symbolically, this dream resonates with the archetype of the wise ruler, reflecting a universal value of ethical discernment and moral integrity. Daniel's interpretation of Nebuchadnezzar's dream is traditionally interpreted as a literal prophecy about empires. Allegorically, it's a commentary on the impermanence of power and the quest for eternal truth. Symbolically, this dream reflects the collective understanding of the rise and fall of civilizations, embodying themes of chaos, order, and the cyclical nature of human history. In the New Testament, Joseph's dreams about Mary's pregnancy is seen as divine guidance. Allegorically, it represents the journey of faith and the courage to face the unknown. And symbolically, it taps into the archetype of the guardian, resonating with the universal challenge of navigating life's uncertainties with conviction and trust. Finally, Pilat's wife's dream, often interpreted as a divine warning, can also be seen as a manifestation of moral conscience and intuition. It symbolically represents the inner voice of truth and ethics, reflecting the universal experience of moral dilemmas and the complexities of ethical decision-making. As you can see, these biblical dreams present a multifaceted narrative. They are at once historical and religious accounts of divine intervention, allegorical tales reflecting universal human experiences, and symbolic manifestations of deep-rooted archetypes within the collective unconscious. They invite us to explore the intersection of the divine and the psychological, offering a rich, multi-dimensional understanding of these ancient yet enduring narratives. Dream on. Humanfluence out.